All right, sorry for the wait, guys. I have to do a few things here. Um, this is probably gonna be a VOD for most of you because I know some people wanted me to do the or read Kingdom. I did read a bit, but it was more of like a skim through. I kind of did that with One Piece when I was a bit younger. Did that with a lot of series. Um, I want to say it was like chapter 200. I don't think I actually was, though, to be honest. I honestly want to say I was like from 80 to 120. I skimmed a lot of shit. I know some names. I don't know much else from this series. Again, I'm on chapter 6, but from now on, I'll be reading it only on stream. So the VOD will be on the channel. And we're going to mute. Okay. We're going to get straight to it because I actually have a live very soon. I have a live at 8 p.m. on our podcast channel. So we're actually gonna get to this. I have notes here that I'm gonna be starting to do. And yeah, we'll get straight to it. All right, Kingdom Chapter 6, Piao's decision. So if anyone in the VOD, comment down below if I'm mispronouncing the names, because I feel like I will a lot. Chapter 6. All right, let's go. So remember them being in a cave. Actually, I should put some lo-fi on. I don't mind some lo-fi in the back. Okay. But if the only people left in the palace were in the younger brother's faction, you did all right for yourself, escaping the palace alone. I need to remember her name. Her name will come back up. I wasn't alone. One retainer in that palace swarming with enemies. There's one man who is deeply loyal to me. My Minister of Education. Okay, cool. So, Minister of Education. Now, I am going a bit fast. I won't be doing this all the time. I was just a bit busy for the stream. I was just trying to make time before it's. I mean, I have an hour and a half to do 10 chapters. I should be good. But yeah. So this is Minister of Education, Chang. Wen Wenjun. Cool. He's currently positioned as a civil officer, but when he was younger, he was a hero for how he swung his lance on the battlefield. Chang Wen, the old man that took Piao, and then okay, having decided that he could not suppress Jishi with only his own soldiers, Chang Wenjun devised a plan to escape the palace. He established several rendezvous points in case we got separated during the escape. Hebi Village was one of them. But on the way back from Hebi Village, he happened to come across a boy who was my exact double. Okay. With the appearance of Piao, Hebei Village became not just an emergency rendezvous point during an escape, but a hiding place for me after having changed places with Pao. But from Cheng Wenjun's perspective, having confidence in his escape plan, Hebei Village, as well as my shadow Piao, were all set up for a remote possibility scenario. But it's thanks to that remote possibility that I'm still alive. Yeah, but for Piao's life, which Shin isn't gonna take lightly here. Hold on a second. For a remote possibility? Thanks to that remote possibility, give me a fucking break. And he takes it out on the king. What the fuck do you guys think Piao's life was? And he's giving him the work. Piao's life. Stop it, Shin, sorry. Go away. How could you? How could you do that to Piao? And you see blood on Shin's knuckles on the rock there, demonstrating he's giving him a pounding right now. Stop, Shin. If you keep that up, the king will die. It's revenge for Piao. And then the king holds him straight up, like he didn't even hurt him at all. And Shin's like, what? And then it's like the king says, would you stop this madness? I'm fighting a war, and one with considerably bad odds. If someone's useful to me, I'll stay quiet and use them, especially if it's a Basbin brat. I don't know what that word means. Again, guys, anything I don't know, whatever, in the video below if you're watching the VOD. But he understood. Yao understood that full well. And what's more, switch places with him. There's no reason to worry. So we're going to what was going on in the scenario. We expect the escape to go perfectly, such as Jishi and the others are none the wiser. The Blade of Rebellion will reach the king, but I would like to just make a. I would just like to make doubly sure. Don't deceive him, Cheng Wenjun. My king, His Highness spoke. Even if we're confident, there are no guarantees, so a shadow is necessary. Be honest with him. It's Piao or something like that, right? Listen closely. There's no guarantee of safety in this plan. It's possible that the blade of the enemy may reach you. If such thing happens, you'll be mistaken for me and killed. Not even speaking up? Yeah. Cheng Wenjun. What is it, Piao? Might have permission to speak to the king? My king, I'll allow it. Raise your head and speak without reserve. Having come from being a servant in a country village to serving at a royal palace in one day, I was prepared for the fact that a great amount of trouble would be awaiting me. But never in my dreams did I think I would be able to accept such an important mission. Damn. But is Shin gonna believe this? If the king says, if the are we is the king actually explaining this right now? That's the real question. Yeah, well then you might die. You know, the greatest general under the heavens, one whose name goes down in history. My friend and I have great hopes completely out of proportion with our status. Since the beginning, I've had the resolve to bet everything. Piao accepted while being fully aware of the dangers. He accepted it, even being prepared for death. All in order to obtain something that you people of the lower strata could never obtain by living a normal life. Something great. He tosses him on the ground. But sorry, I went back. But he failed. That's all. And then Shin's just balling. Wind? Is the exit nearby? Huh? Oh, yes, just over that way. Hold on a sec. Shin is still. Shin? Shin. Conclude your mourning for Piao with those tears. From this point on, it's your path. Are you liking it so far? Cool. It's Kingdom's really cool. I like it. You have a fork in the road ahead of you. You can return to your village and continue to live as a servant, or help a powerless king and travel a plane of assassins' daggers with him. I shouldn't need to tell you which one will get you closer to that absurd dream of yours. My path. I don't even have to think about it. Dawn has broken. Chapter 7. Okay, so I didn't really write any notes for chapter 6. Mostly characters I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, Kingdom's really cool. I'll be doing that. There's 700 chapters ish, so this is gonna be a pretty big thing I do on the channel as like a whenever I have time to read. But yeah, so I still got an hour and like 25 minutes before we start ours, so I should be good. And some chapters will be longer than others. So chapter 7 is Assassin That Came from the South. Huh? What do you mean you don't have any money? I left it in the hut. I told you, money was my goal in the first place, didn't I? Yes. Then why didn't you say that you didn't have any? No need to worry. When we get back to the palace, already a large 700. Yeah, I believe Kingdom's now at 700 and something. Yeah, it's some people consider this one of the greatest mangas as well. No need to worry. When we get back to the palace, already a large sum of money for you. When you have a chance, you can come get it. When we get back to the palace, when the hell is that gonna be? Well, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year. I can't say for certain. Little kid's like, hug. Dude needs a hug. That's too cruel. Wait a year? I can't even wait a month. EB Village was destroyed thanks to getting mixed up in your war. They were all scum, but it was because of them that I was able to eat. How the hell are you saying I'm supposed to eat on my own from now on? What's gone is gone. Try to eke a live. Try to eke out a living somehow. I know you can do it probably. That's so mean. How could you still call yourself a human? Hey Zhang, how exactly do you plan to get back to the palace? Zhang? He's like confused, like Zhang? They've got an army there. And all we have are you and me. Huh? He looks back. He's kind of like, only you and me. Hey Shin, are you telling me you're going to? Yeah, I'm going with him. Don't get the wrong idea. I haven't forgotten about Piao. One sec. Sorry, no more intermissions. I promise you that. This character with the sword. Um, what about him? Sword on his back has a sick design. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's pretty cool. Okay. He's the main character. Sorry, I don't know if you're still here, Mike. Um, hey Shin, are you going to tell me you're going to? Yeah, I'm going with him. But don't get the wrong idea. I haven't forgotten about Piao. And even if you're the king, I ain't kneeling to you or anything like that. I'm gonna put Rocky outside because I already know he's gonna start barking because I had a guest over. All right. No more interruptions. I promise you guys that. Actually, I'm not gonna promise because I don't know what the fuck. Um. Okay. For the sake of Piao and my path, I'm just using you. The fact that you're abasing yourself after all this time is rather unpleasant. Also, I don't think of you as my retainer or like, or the like either. You're just a sword for the purpose of keeping me out of danger. If you break, I'll throw you away. No problem, you bastard. How do you? So, how do we get back to the palace? Our only option is to meet up with Cheng Wen-jin, which is his Minister of Education, because I wrote that down. The final rendezvous point is at the edge of this forest. Edge of the forest? Okay, you see a bunch of military checking, like it looks like the caves here. Close to Hebei village, probably. The branching of the escape tunnels is more, or escape tunnels, there you go, is more complicated than we'd expected. Send in all units. Yes, sir. Paul Muta, the one we brought from Nanyue. Currently an area from southern China to part of Vietnam. Cool. Okay, and we just see splatter all over. That's kind of crazy. Also, I noticed that I did not do this, which I should have. Um properties. Right now. Okay. Lord Muta, Lord Muta. Pursuit correct, master. Muta's noise is a menace. These are three brats running away. Muta's legs are menaces. I'm sure to reach them soon. Muta's blowgun is a menace. With one shot, they will die. I know. Hurry, go. Yeah. Everything's good. Yeah, I had to step out too. So I will kill them with poison darts and take their three heads with this axe. Yo. Weird dude. All right, and you get them like hopping around the forest. Pretty cool. Great drawing, by the way. Yep, and they're still going through, and then the little dude hits himself on the tree. Um, let's take a short break. Jin says, I think, or I believe that's probably the king. Sitting down, and they're like, Shin, take a good look at you. You're covered in wounds. Am I? What? What are you doing? Hold still. I'm just wrapping the bigger wounds. It's fine. I don't need that. Yes, you do. What are you gonna do if little demons get into your wounds and your arms start rotting and fall off? Shut up. Leave me alone. What the hell is with you? I'm me, Liao Diao. Jeez, what are you still doing tagging along with us in the first place? There's no way I'm leaving you empty-handed. And there might be something with some value at the rendezvous point. My dog is actually about to open the side door. It's crazy. Are you okay, Shin? Your complexion kind of looks really bad. Shut up. Arguing with you is what tired me out. Let's get going, the king says. Alright, I'll show you the leg strength of the mountain people. And then Shin just passes out. Shin, what do you think? His pulse is still stable. His mind and body have just most likely reached the limits of fatigue. I can't say I blame him. In one night he lost a friend, got revenge, and came all the way here without rest. We can't leave yet. We need to let him rest a while. The king kind of looks at him, at Liao Diao. We can't. We don't have the time. Huh? But Shin is dot dot dot. Haha. Hey, Zhang, is Chang Wenjun the only one we can really rely on? That's right. But him and his guys didn't show up at Hebei village. Couldn't he be already dead? All we can do is pray that he isn't. Pray that that isn't the case. That's a crazy gamble, by the way, to even think that this dude is still in the palace. Probably knows that he is loyal to the king or Zheng, and not expect him to be dead. Like, it's just a crazy gamble. Hey Zheng. Oh yeah, let me just put that down. I mean, I'll probably remember because he's a significant character. But yeah, King is Zheng. Quite a heavy sword, isn't it? Truly. Banquet Palace. What do you mean you can't find the king's corpse? Well, it would seem that the army traveled too far and separated the corpse. So it's time to confirm. And also, it would seem that there were escape routes running underneath the village. We're currently using all of our forces to search them. That bastard Cheng Wenjun, I knew he was darting about and had something going. But to prepare even this far ahead, I underestimated him, thinking he was a low-ranked minister. We should have bought him off earlier. But even if the king escaped through those tunnels, his situation is already hopeless. News of this rebellion will not leak outside the castle, even if the king makes a ruckus in some country village. No one will believe him. The problem is, Cheng Wenjun, we must not make light of him. In addition to the king, locate Cheng Wenjun's whereabouts. The king and Cheng Wenjun must not meet. Locate as soon as possible and take his head. There is no need. Where have you been in such critical time? General Wang? Wang Shi? Wang Qi? I don't know how to pronunciate, guys. Because I know these are Chinese names. Is it Wang Shi? No, it wouldn't be Shi because she's with an X. It's Qi, right? Wang Qi? General. Where? Just playing around outside a little with that Cheng Wenjun. You can rest easy. I went through quite some trouble and killed him for you. Wait, he's dead? Yikes. Chapter 8. Don't let the fire just yet. Don't light the fire just yet. Seems like the plan is proceeding well. So far, so good. But we must not let our guard down yet. Thank you. Left flank, shields up. Yeah. People are just getting fucking arrowed in the mouth everywhere. People are just dying. It's an all-out battle right now. Oh ho. What do we have here? General Uki. General Uki. Cool. Where exactly are you going, Shubunkin? The banquet at the palace has only just begun. A report from Kohihi village has just arrived. Seems the king has managed to escape our blockade and has gone into hiding. We got the head strategist. Write these down. Cool. What a tenacious brat. Well, whatever. Our biggest obstacle, Shubunkun, has already been taken care of. He was a dangerous man. Damn that. Not only did he manage to break through our forces and actually escape the palace, he also had a backup plan and baited us with the Fake King. By the way, guys, what I'm going to start doing is I'll say the name a couple of times when they're like newer characters. But once they're being said a lot, since they're long names and I'm probably not pronouncing them correctly, I'm just gonna skip it and just continue it. Skip the name part because all of our plans went down the drain. He always did have quite the reputation on the battlefield. We should have been more wary of him. So who was the one that took care of him? That man right there. General Uki. That damn Uki. Apparently he knew from the start that would give us the slip. So he was waiting outside the palace to begin with. Is the monstrous bird of kin really assisting us? He's never shown an interest in the palace's power struggles. Why would he suddenly bother now? Land. In exchange for his services, he requested all the territories that belonged to Shubunkun. Shubunkun's land? If that's all it takes to bring him to our side, then I'll gladly pay it. My lord, the general is an enigma. We cannot be sure of his intentions. If we put too much trust in him, we might suffer for it. Suffer for it? Humph. Instead of worrying about others, shouldn't you be concerned about your own neck? Leave the issue of the king to me. I've already sent an assassin with a good nose to track him. Didn't Shukio's assassin you sent last time get killed instead? Are you sure this one is up to the task? Shukio was previously translated as Vicious Scarlet. Cool. Do not worry, sir. The one I sent is Melita? That savage hunter? That's the worst possible news for the king. So, seems like, what is it, like a tiger? Cool. This is a great art right here. I mean, it's been great art all around. Oof. Psh. Dead. Using like poison darts. Shin woke up. The king is there. Shin's like kind of confused. Ouch. Idiot. What the heck was that for? What kind of peasant needs to get piggybacked by the freaking king? Piggyback? The king's been carrying you by himself all the way here ever since you passed out. He's been carrying you for the whole night. What did you say? Ugh. Let's get moving, the king says. You should rest a bit more. Didn't you just sit down? Oi. I didn't ask you to carry me or anything, but thanks to you, I'm fully recovered. Now it's my turn to pay back. Just get on my back and tell me where you need to go and we'll be there in a flash. King says, rejected. What kind of man would stoop as low as to do that? Haha, shut your mouth, damn you. Oi, just how much further is it? We're almost there. Hey, say, what kind of place is the rendezvous meant to be? A long-forgotten safe house built by Qin King 400 years ago. What kind of king builds a house all the way out here? What a weirdo. Some great drawings of the scenery while they're passing through. You know, it's not like I'm getting tired or anything, but just how much further is it? I thought you said we were almost there. You, don't tell me you've gotten lost in here. Now that I think about it, how exactly is a kid raised in a palace like you meant to find your way without using landmarks? Oh, you're right. Quit ignoring us. Say something already. You freaking lost, Brad. He's too focused on the surroundings. Zheng is actually like, he's noticing the dude with like the poison darts, I think. Does he get hit? Oh. Ow. You're the one who suddenly stopped. Oh, it didn't hit him. I think he just dodged it. What's that guy up to now? Another cave? They're walking in again. Shin is sweating. We made it. Awesome. All right. Chapter 9. Let's go. Nice double spread here. I know you guys can't really see it, but the mountain people. Great drawings here. Nobody's here. That's right. Hey, we just arrived here early. Pick a room to rest in and wait. Alright, so we go a little bit past where, you know, Shin gets into a room, just chilling by himself. Piao. Think about Piao, obviously. He just lost his friend, what, like yesterday? Food's ready. Fucking bomb-ass food. You made this all yourself? Oh, so you showed up. Dinner. Welcome. Let's eat. And you know, typical main character energy. Shin's just fucking chowing down on food. It's so freaking delicious. You're pretty good, man. Hmm? You're not eating much. You guys not hungry? We're losing our appetites from looking at you, moron. I know how badly you were raised, so I can't ask you to eat a more refined way, but at least eat a little more quietly. Okay, try your best. Oh, shut up. And hey, why is there all this food here anyhow? Cheng Wenjun prepared it in advance, of course. Is that why there's still straw laid out in all the beds too? But Shin, this mansion is kinda odd, isn't it? You said this was a king's summer resort made 400 years ago, and that it was forgotten after the king's death. Something left 400 years ago shouldn't still be this clean. That is true. That's a good point. I think somebody had to have been carefully maintaining it in order for it to be like this. The ruler from 400 years ago, Duke Mu, was a rarely seen wise ruler. Alright, let me bring my dog in real quick. You'll probably see my dog in the background a little bit. Rarely seen wise ruler. Duke Mu was a king who loved people unconditionally more than anyone else. He showed respect even to the slaves of the enemy countries, and is said to even have studied under one. Slaves of enemy countries. One day there was a matter where one of the Duke Mu war horses was killed by mountain people and eaten by them. Damn. That's terrible. Some of your ancestors, you know. So did he kill all of the wild men? No. Duke Mu treated them to liquor. A good liquor that goes well with horse meat. Yeah, no thanks. What? Treated them to liquor? Why did he do that? That was who the king knew, known as Duke Mu was. He loved people and didn't discriminate between the people of Shin, or Kin, and the wild men. But this act brought about good fortune to the people of Kin. He had deeply moved the hearts of the mountain people. The mountain people. The state of Qin is located in the westernmost part of China. Further west is the vast world of deep mountains. A world that never associated with the people of the flatlands, the world of the mountain people. And the king of that mountain world joined hands with Duke Mu, forming an alliance. When in China, a dispute over 1 li-sized territory would have tens of thousands of people dying. Duke Mu opened up a land 100 li in size. Incredible. But now, I never hear about the people of Shin or Qin interacting with the mountain people tribes. As I said before, Duke Mu was the kind of wise ruler that only rarely appears. In the end, it was only Duke Mu alone that loved the mountain people indiscriminately. After the king's death, the alliance was lost from the Qin side and the interaction with the mountain people ceased. This was a place made for Duke Mu to interact with the mountain people, but after Duke Mu's death, it was forgotten. This is now just a historical place that the royal family learns throughout the court's historians. Then, who's keeping it up? The mountain people. Even after 400 years, they haven't forgotten Duke Mu. They revere the place's memories tied to Duke Mu as holy ground. On the occasions where they come down from the mountains, they've protected this place for 400 long years. That was a good story. Now you have Shin here. Looks like he's practicing swinging a sword. What are you doing just standing there spacing out? Aren't you distracted by something? You were moved by that story yesterday, huh? For 400 years, the mountain people are still protecting this place. Man, that guy's awesome, Duke Mu, Duke Mu. Having your name going down in history means being like Duke Mu. I'm going to be a man who's talked about 400 years later too. No, not that. I'm going to be greatest general under the heavens and my name will go down in history. Pipe down, people were finally starting to feel emotional. But you must be happy, huh? If you stay here, you'll eventually be able to see your comrades, right? I guess so. And anyhow, is that old man Ching Wen-jin not coming? What, has he dropped dead already? He has, yeah. Alright, they're sleeping. Diao is still, or Xiao Diao is still up. Comrades, huh? Don't be an idiot. I've lived the flatlands as far back as I can remember. There's no way I could join the ranks of the mountain people at this point. And even if I did, it wouldn't be in a village like that, moron. It's okay. I'll squeeze a ton of money out of Zheng and live a life of luxury and indulgence. Geez, that Cheng Wen-jun guy better get here soon. My dream life is riding on you, you know. If you don't show up, we'll be stuck here forever. Here, the three of us, huh? Ah, am I a moron with that emotionalist guy and that stupid monkey? Like I thought it's about the money. Oh, oh no, the dude's behind him. Unprepared. Didn't sense something. Mountain people, huh? So mountain people basically means mountain families. So I guess I'm a mountain person too. Mountain people. But why is it just my family came from down the mountains? Speaking of which, didn't Grandpa say something before he died? Okay. Then you have Shin blocking it. What the hell are you doing? Shin looking badass. Hey, I found it. But that tribesman sure must be something to travel around. Slopes like these. What kind of person is he? I heard he's a warrior from a country even further south than the state of Chu. A warrior from a southern country? When the Qin army attacked Chu, they occasionally ran into Muta's army who were invading the south, and sometimes they cooperated to attack Chu. It seems Muta's fighting style caught their eye and they brought him back to Q. Is he really that strong? Who knows? I've never seen him fight myself, but Captain, we found a landmark. We know where it is, but I've frequently been hearing a rumor about how Muta's strength is beyond the level of a human's. We're taking a detour. Alright. Shin, who is this guy? Hey Shin, shut up. Yo. It was you, wasn't it? The one who killed the hooded assassin? This guy's one of the king's younger brother's assassins? What if I am, old man? I won't give you an easy death. Prepare yourself, youngster. What's with this guy? Got weird clothes on and talks big, but he doesn't look strong at all. Plus his body's small and he doesn't have a sword. But most of all, I don't feel the same pressure from him that I felt from the hooded bastard. I thought I felt an odd presence for a second, but it was my imagination. This guy's weak. Uh-oh. Never do that. I get that you're mad I killed your friend, but you better quit. You can't beat me, old man. You people from the state of Qin know nothing, and you're the stupidest of them all by far. What? First, the hooded assassin, the Shungshu, is not my friend. And also, killing you is an extremely easy tag for Muta. Like this, for an example. Damn, he gets hit. What the hell? You have the talent for martial arts. Your body's naturally reacting to Muta's poison dart. Poison dart. Muta's poison dart is a menace. An elephant would die with one shot. They need just graze a human to kill them. Get in the house, Diao. Moon's darts are scary, huh? They're menacing, aren't they? But rest assured, having killed Zhu Sheng, Muta will not use a blowgun on you. What? Honestly, was someone who got on Muta's nerves. We made fun of Muta, calling Muta's blowgun cowardly. He did not recognize Muta's strength. The blowgun is a deadly weapon handed down through the brave Besa tribe of Yu. We are warriors that defeat many enemies. The blowgun is a warrior's weapon. But the people of Qin are stupid, so they don't understand that. If you don't understand, Muta has no choice. Muta will just teach you his strength without using a blowgun. With these axes, Muta will cut you cut you, who was stronger than Zhu Xiang, to pieces. and to show that the king's idiots Muta's overwhelming strength. This killing intent, I knew it. This guy is strong. Muta's strength is a menace. He's fast. Shin! But not as fast as. Damn, gets an elbow straight to the face. Chapter 11, Conviction. The king's just chilling there outside. Shin! Shin starts rolling over. Says, you bastard, his eyes all fucked up. To not only dodge Muta's attacks, but to even wound him is quite surprising. But as a warrior of the Besa tribe, Muta cannot overlook this. On Muta's honor as part of the Besa tribe, he will rip out your entrails and kill you, youngster. Just try it, square old man. Oh, all three of the target heads have arrived? Ah. Zhang, it's the pursuer, Shang Jiao's assassin. What are you doing just standing there and spacing out? You've got to go help him. Shin's gonna get killed. King goes to Shin, he's like, do you need a hand? Shin looks like hell I do. What? Hold on a sec, that weird old man is insanely strong. Sorry guys, it's not Kingdom being bored, I just came back from work. Not long ago. I'm pretty tired. I know, I've been watching. But if he dies in a place like this, for what we'll be facing later, no matter how many lives you have, it won't be enough. Jin. He's right. No matter he says that guy is seriously dangerous. And he, including me, when he says 3 heads. What are you still making fun of, Muta? That makes Muta angry. What a weird fucking design, by the way. Definitely a weird design. It's coming. Getting some choreo here. And gets like hit from the side. Ribcage. Shin. The only thing I don't like about Kingdom, it's not even that I don't like about Kingdom. It's just that I know I'm not saying these names right, and it's bugging me saying the names because I know in my head I'm like I'm not saying this right. Now I know Shin is Shin, obviously, and I know a lot of other people, but some of them are just like yeah, like Qin. I don't know how to say that. I've just been saying Kin, but managed to block it with his sword. Huh? Something's odd about Shin today. Like he sort of lost his edge. He kind of seems smaller compared to when he was fighting Zhu Xiong. That's enough. This has started to get dull. Guy. Don't step back, Shin, King says. Step back, me? Am I scared? Your weapon is your conviction. Yeah, this is China based. So it's actually a manga, but it's based like the story is based in China. Also, let me do this real. Let me add the podcast channel to manager moderator. I know that. And he swings his sword for the clash. Yeah, it looks like it took a lot out of him during the swing. They both hit, but Shin's changed. He's been released from the curse of Muta's killing intent. The real battle will start here. Looks like we're back in the kingdom. Sorry for calling you here early in the morning, but there's a worrisome matter at hand, so please understand. G Army Advisory, Shishi. What's up, Gerald? Reading some Kingdom before Kakume in 50 minutes. I'm trying to get through this quick because I do want to have like 10 minutes. Want to make a drink or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I should have time. We're probably already almost at chapter 12. I'll probably be done by like 7:30. The Kingdom stuff. I heard Hunter x Hunter is coming back too, so I might be doing that as well on this channel. I might reread Hunter x Hunter, or I might read Hunter x Hunter. I only watch the anime, so I might reread that too, and that'll be fun. I'm just doing mangas on this channel that Kaiser and I plan on not doing together on the other channel. And I know we wouldn't be doing Kingdom, we wouldn't be Hunter x Hunter, because right now we're just focusing on Dragon Ball and Bleach, and then we'll branch out later. And plus, if we do Avatar stuff, it's not like we're reading Avatar, we're watching Avatar, which is something that not only Kaiser and I want to do, but some of the other cast members as well. Hunter x Hunter is coming back. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is coming back. There's confirmed, I believe. Don't quote me on how many chapters, but I've heard rumors of over like about 10 chapters at least. But that's cool. I mean, that's 10 more chapters, right? So something to be a little hyped about. You have a Summersby? Yeah, do I need to get some drinks actually? I might order some, to be honest. As well. Maybe I should do that right now. I definitely should do that right now. I forgot to do that earlier. I needed to actually get my dog food, so let me go do that real quick. So just chill with me for a second. Get back into it. It's been super long. Yeah, dude. I just want Super to come back. Speaking of super long, to be honest, dude, I've already missed Dragon Ball Super. It's to me, it's already so long. Oh my god. At least we are in April. We didn't talk about it, Kaiser and I, but in April it was confirmed that Super will come back. That is confirmed by Toyotaro, by Shueisha. It is confirmed. Super will come back. We don't know when, but it is a guarantee it comes back. That's the good news. The bad news is, when do we get it back? That's the issue. Okay. Oh yeah, Gerald, you hopping in the stream later today? The Kakame? Are you caught up? We're doing 15 and 16 today. Mike's gonna have to read 15 though, because I've been fucking reading all day right now. So he's gonna have to do 15. I'm down to do 16 though. I will definitely do 16. Alright, let's order this real quick. Rocky, I'm going to get you your food now. Okay. So you're good. You're good to go. Alright. You can do your red ribbon shit later. I actually don't have my red ribbon hat on right now because I actually don't have it with me. Red Ribbon Sab actually was using it. Look, why was it on that? That is done. Now I will do LCBO. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Sab's gonna come over later too, so I'm gonna get her some drinks. Okay, so let me get some soju. That I'll definitely get. Let's see if they have it on the app. They do. Sick. Today's gonna be a drinking day. I'm gonna get 3 soju. 3 peach soju. Actually, she will be upset if I get 3 peach. I'm gonna get 1 peach, 1 strawberry, and 1 apple. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep her happy. You said you're having a sour right now, so I'm gonna have a sour with you. Actually, hopefully it comes quick. Do they have Summersby? They have Summersby. Yo, she robbed our army? Yeah. So is the blackberry cider good? Summersby, I've only had the apple one. I'm gonna try that one. I'm gonna get one of those and one of the apple ones. And then I might get a bottle of vodka. Guys, I'm not an alcoholic, okay? I'm just letting you know I'm not alcoholic. I'm just gonna get a bottle of vodka. Why not? Let's see. Not absolute. That is disgusting. Blackberry version? Okay, then I'm gonna get that one. I'll just get a 375 of a vodka bottle, some Smirnoff, just for some shots. Shots. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get an extra one of the blackberry instead because the green apple is. I want to try something new, and I think I'll like it. Cool. We'll do that. We'll do standard. Uh, I'll give this guy a cool tip. I'll give him a 450 because I appreciate and a bottle of vodka. Yeah, I mean, I can't get anything else. Let me get my ID out already. I can't get anything else because yeah, I read 14 with y'all last time. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can't get anything else because she doesn't. I like tequila. She doesn't like tequila much. She'll drink it sometimes, but she won't go out of her way to drink it. I'm gonna be real. Um, cool. All right, let's finish this up. I have like what 4.5 left because I'm not reading 16. I'm leaving it at 16, and then we're gonna go 16. He's not alcoholic, but he will be. True. Yeah, I ordered from 2 different places. I ordered from. I had to get some stuff, or not some stuff. I just got something for my dog too. So I'm just gonna watch this. I'm gonna put the ping thing on. All right, cool. All right, we already read this. Holy shit, someone's head. As you can see, what the hell is that? As you can see, the injury is brutal. We cannot ascertain whether or not this is an actual person. So I asked you could tell in detail what kind of fight and in what way such head became like this. General Wang Q. Yo, this dude is creepy as fuck. Didn't you need to feed Red Ribbon Rocky? Yeah, I just ordered him food right now. He already ate like 2 hours ago. Not even, like an hour and a half ago. But he had the rest and there wasn't much. So I want to give him about a quarter bowl. So like there's half. We usually feed him half twice a day, but he had like no. We usually feed him a full and then a half later. He had a half and a half, so I'm gonna give him a quarter later. um. Oh, do you doubt me, Shishi? Shishi! It is not that I doubt you. It is merely my duty to have a firm grasp of the state of affairs. If someone fights with me, it's quite common for their heads to end up like a wreck like this. If you think I am lying, how about we test it out on someone around here? May I ask you one question? Ask as many as you'd like. Yo, this dude's a fucking creep, bro. What is it you desire right now, General Wanky? Wanky, he's a wanky. A world of seething blood and dancing flesh. What? Just kidding. There's no way such a world could exist. But if such a world were to appear in the future, this is like creep the fuck out. I wouldn't be able to resist it. All right, chapter 12. There it is. What's wrong, Captain? Perhaps my imagination. Captain, oh. Mountain people. Captain, no, that's not it. They're wearing armor. Ridiculous. Enemy soldiers this deep in the mountains. Enemy soldiers? But we don't have any enemies here. You're... Ah! And you still we're continuing the fight here? Looks like Shin's getting the upper hand now. It's like, awesome. Hey Zhang, what did you mean? Oh, sorry. What did you mean the curse of his killing intent? Why did Shin suddenly get stronger? When Shin fought Zhu Sheng, he lost himself in anger. He probably doesn't remember it that well himself. Therefore, for him right now, this may very well feel like his first serious fight to the death. Apparently, he had over 1,000 serious bouts with Piao. 1,000? Thanks to those, he possesses swordsmanship even greater than those military warriors. There's one area he hasn't cultivated. Probably experience. The emotional strength to repel a killing intent aimed at him. He realized that he was being pressured and stepping back from killing intent and stepped forward. That Yu warrior is strong, but as he is now, Shin will give him a run for his money. Damn, he's hyping up Shin. They're fighting it out here. This youngster, even after losing this much blood, his spirit still hasn't broken. Apart from that, he keeps coming forward. He keeps getting faster and faster. sharper and sharper. This youngster is a menace, and he slices him straight down the chest. He kind of gave him like the Zoro, like the Mihawk scar right there. Um, he did it. Ah, ah. He's like he's worn out and he's about to pass out. Hold on, I'll treat those wounds for you. And he runs to him. As a Besa tribe warrior, I cannot let it end this way. At the very least, I'll take this king's life with me. Run, Zing, Jin says. Oh shit. Now I know you guys can't see this full panel right now, but that's a great double spread on page 10. What are you trying to do to my king, you bastard? Let's go. The allies are here. And he slices his fucking face like in the middle of his head. That's insane. Jin's like shocked. Xiao's like, what the fuck? Chang Wenjun? The one that took Shin's friend away? Ah. What's going on? Alright. Hey, Piao is dead. What? He just passed by him that quick. He bows down to the king. I said our means of escape would go perfectly, but it turned into this disgrace. This foolish retainer will bear full responsibility. If you were to tell me to do so, I would immediately break my head on the rocks and end my life. But first and foremost, I'm so glad you are safe. Dude, this guy looked so badass and he's just like bowing down, crying to the king. As I am for you. Chapter 13. Here you go. For a while you wait. It is making its way around. They're handing out food, I'm assuming. At any rate, wait, at any rate, they sure are beat up. Ah, hey Shin, you come here too and eat some breakfast. Okay. Now then, let's discuss it. Why did the escape performance fail? Yes, sir. What's up, Demetrius? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how you found me. Um, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're on chapter 13. We only got 2 chapters left after this one. Got 13, 14, 15. We are doing 10 chapters a stream. That's most likely how we're gonna go about it. And yeah, there's no actual schedule, but we're gonna just stream as much as we can. I just I'm really liking the story so far. My only issue with Kingdom right now is saying the names. It's bugging me. It's not on. It's not the manga's fault. It's just the fact that I'm butchering these names, and I know I'm butchering these names. And every time I say it, I'm kind of like cringing inside my head. I don't know if you guys can tell. Just wrote Kingdom manga. Oh, just wrote Kingdom manga in the search bar. Oh, cool, cool. Welcome in. Okay. Yes, sir. The course of events went well until we got outside the castle walls, but there were unexpected enemies lying in wait for us outside. Who was it? By the way, so what's his name? Uki? Uki said he killed Chengwen. Wait, I'm reading the wrong translation? Is that that's why? Who should I be reading? Like what translation should I be reading? I'm on Manga Dex. So these are the ones I have. Should I be doing this one? But yeah, guys, for the channel, I'll be doing every Sunday. I'll be doing One Piece. Because I'm not gonna look at spoilers no more. I'm kind of done with that. Um, for when it comes back, I think it's more fun if I just don't go through the spoiler stuff. The names change at around let me check chapter 60. Oh, so do I still stick with this one then? Okay, so I'll stick with this for now. But there are unexpected enemies. It becomes way easier to read. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. That's the only issue I have. Obviously, I know how many chapters Kingdom has. I know about slow burn. I like things like One Piece. I like things like Berserk. Though I know a lot of people don't like the beginning of Berserk. I will say I actually loved Berserk straight from the jump. I don't know what it was about it. I think it was just the art. I started Vagabond like a long time. I have to reread it because that was like I read Volume 1 like 5 years ago, and I don't remember it. So I need to go back to that. What else have I read that felt like it was a slow burn at first? I read Naruto, OG Naruto. That was a slow burn, but the manga was so much better than the anime, in my opinion. What else have I read that's slow burn? Um, oh, I read Hajime no Ippo, but that was years ago. I need to reread that too because I don't remember a lot of that. I'm planning on reading Hajime no Ippo eventually too. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Demetrius. Seriously, I really do. I didn't expect to have anyone join us randomly like this until the VOD came out and maybe they saw it then. Um, I do a Dragon Ball fan pod. I just said the name. I do a Dragon Ball podcast. This is my personal channel. Um, that's cool. It's cool that you came in and chat. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for letting me know about chapter 60. There's gonna be different or better translations. So I appreciate that a lot. I'm gonna look forward to that. What people don't like Berserk beginning? People usually don't. They say it's very slow in the first like 2-3 volumes. Actually, I think people say they like Berserk once it gets to the flashback. I won't say anything else, but I love it before that too. So I don't know. I don't get that personally. I personally don't get it, but all right, let's continue. We only got 2 more chapters after this one, and we got a live stream in 30 minutes. Dragon Ball Kakume after, too. But guys, this will be a VOD. For next stream, I might have to put some opacity on the chapter. I don't know how Kingdom works on YouTube. I don't know if they're strict with that, like they are strict with other IPs. I'll play around with it though. I'll do my thing, and I have a personal TikTok for this account too that's linked. So if there's anything that crazy that happens, I'll post on TikTok some clips as well. Eventually. Okay, it was General Wenki. Wait, but he said that he killed Chang Wenjun. That's what's interesting. And when we saw, oh shit, that scared the holy fuck. Gerald just subscribed. Yo, thanks, Gerald. I appreciate it. That is so loud. Holy shit. Um, okay. Holy shit, that scared me. That actually scared me. Um, I'm going to quickly lower the sound real quick. No, you know, it should be okay. Yeah, thanks for the sub, Gerald. Yeah, this is interesting because he said he killed Wing Chun. I guess we'll find out now. Chasing after them. Please wait, Chang. Oh, he's coming. Great illustration. This reminds me of other mangas that do it. They darken the panels to show that it's past tense. I like that a lot. And then it gets lighter when it's like future stuff or like a flashback in a more lighter sense. I like that a lot. You didn't hear it? Oh, cool. All right. Well, yeah, it was really loud for me. Um, I will stop, Wayne Key. All of you protect the king. Yes, Lord. Chang. Sorry, Piao. We could not have predicted that this man would come. Wayne Key. So you came, Chang. Okay. So Chang is no match for this dude. Interesting. It sure is nostalgic having our horses lined up side by side, Chang. Now we're lined up as enemies. There's nothing nostalgic about it. Wenki, I thought you'd have no interest in the struggle between Jishi and Lishi in the first place. Why have you suddenly joined the battle? I want a fight that will get my blood inflamed and pumping. I don't understand you. I think I would think you would understand. Okay, gets off balance here. Since this became the Merchant Li Qin's war has become a dreadfully dull affair. I couldn't help but feel nostalgic for the age of King Zhao. King Zhao, a king of Qin, which dedicated his life to wars over territories Zheng's great grandfather. Okay. It's true that money and goods in today's battles frequently get moved behind the scenes, as if they are meant to be directly profitable for Li Shi. But that has nothing to do with all of you on the battlefield. You jest. Do you think my blood would seethe for such irrelevant wars? My heart is quite delicate. So then fighting a civil official like me is what can get your blood sweating? Or seething? I was gonna say sweating. Blood sweating. Makes no sense. There's a possibility. Long ago, when we ran through the battlefield together, I recognized you as a warrior with backbone. So the idea of fighting to the death with someone like you gets me fired up for the first time. Chang! Ah. They're trying to get Chang to get the fuck out of here, basically. He's not winning this 1v1. They're illustrating it in exactly that way. Chang is probably really strong because of how Shin kind of how they kind of portrayed that scene when Chang came in and Shin was kind of like shocked in the way he walked and the way he was. It was interesting. That little scene there. I might want to talk about that. Probably not this stream, but for next. That was a really interesting scene. On what could be kind of happening in Kingdom later and like how they do things. Is it very realistic? Is there some sort of like fantasy shit to it as well? But yeah, anyways, the Shuda Hills. If we've made it here. My oh my. When did we end up at hillbilly country area like this? I guarantee you, by the way, this dude's VA, if the kingdom was like fully out and whatever, it would sound disgusting. Like in a good way. Like obviously he would do his role really well. And what's more, this looks like a great place to hide soldiers, doesn't it? That's exactly right, Wang Qi. First unit, second unit, protect the king's carriage. Third unit, fourth unit, assist Lord. Oh, here they come. Who could have mobilized all these soldiers? Retreat, Wang. You have no chance of winning. There's no call for you to worry. I thought such a thing might occur. So I had my own soldiers prepare an ambush. See, look. What? No, Chang. The fighting begins. Shin King, in the middle of the fierce melee, our one-on-one battle was taking place. I blundered and was hit by one of Wang's attacks, causing me to fall from a cliff. Somehow, I was lucky enough for there to be a river at the bottom, so I survived, sent far away from the battlefield. Shin's like, hold on. What happened to Piao after that? Lord, who is that boy? Piao's friend. His name is Shin. He's... Your Majesty, I was with Lord Piao until his last moments. I would like to tell the rest of what happened, but before that, would it be alright if I call that boy here? The king says, I'll allow it. Shin, come here. Huh? I want you to know about what happened after that. To those of us that remained as well. Chapter 14. The Path to General. My name is B. After Lord fell from the cliff, I wanted you to know about what happened after that. To those of us that remained as well. So he fell off. All the way to the carriage. It's over. We're going to get wiped out right here. And then Piao gets out of the carriage. Kicks the dude in the face. Don't give up. Reform your ranks, crowd together, and we'll attempt to break through. With Lord Piao's words, we went from despair to having the flames of battle in our hearts real. Hearts real? Oh, sorry. Hearts relit. As the vice captain, I was the only one that had been told of Lord Piao's real identity, so I honestly couldn't believe it. In front of the Wanki's army that was feared throughout the 6 states, he led us without faltering. Even though he was just a low-class boy. That figure was truly that of a king. Okay. Yes, we can do this. With these numbers, we can break through. Vice Captain, split the unit in 2 and set one to rescue Chang. Eh? The king needs Chang. My king, a fresh supply of troops are coming from the right. They still have that many? It looks like it won't be that simple. Shin, Give me strength. Suddenly, Lord Piao rode his horse alone towards the enemies at top of hill. Thanks to that, the enemy's pursuit towards us weakened. When I looked back, I saw that Lord Piao had somehow broken through the enemy soldiers. I was sure that I would reunite with Lord Piao here, safe and sound, but unfortunately, yeah, we're totally being left out. What do you think they were? What do you think they were? That we are exactly. Oh, hey Zhang, I have something I want to ask you. Who's Zhang? Is there someone here by that name? And why is the servant boy speaking so informally? Zhang? You're not talking about His Majesty, are you? What do you think you're doing? Are you insane? Shin, no matter how uninformed you are of these things, that wasn't proper. To speak the king's given name is quite an offense, and all the more to not mention his title. He said he was all right with me. Calling him that. What's up, young S? How are you? Welcome to stream. We are just reading another 2 chapters, 14 and 15, and then we are done for the stream. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing some more. We're doing 10 chapters of Kingdom every stream. Okay, let's see. Don't get in a panic. I forgive his rudeness. See? Let me go. So what is it? You know, it's interesting because Kingdom is considered a seinen, and I know there's time jumps. But Shin does give me shonen MC vibes currently, and I think it makes sense because right now he's definitely under 18. And I know there'll be a time jump. I've seen guys. I'm not new to Kingdom like in terms of characters, and like I said, I skimmed through it when I was a lot younger. But it's interesting. It's just cool. You definitely see the shonen, and then I'm sure he'll mature a lot later on. I'm not as smart as Piao, so I wanted you to be straightforward with me about this. Yeah, you're not. Don't try to show. And he hits him in the head. If you get back to the palace safely, what are you going to do with me? I guess since you're the king, you could do whatever you want, right? My desire is to become a general, so could you do something like making me a general, eh? Of course no. Are you an idiot? Those guys there aren't even generals, and that's why they're like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Somebody throw out this idiot brat. Shut up. I knew there wasn't a good chance of that. Why bring this all up? Why bring this up all of a sudden? Piao really was incredible. After hearing everyone talk about Piao like he was a hero, it gave me a firm reminder. He always knew what to do and what he needed to do in order to get something. I feel like something done would have sounded better, but yeah, fair enough. But I don't know anything. He knew it all, so I just thought if I hung around with him, I'd be fine. But Piao is gone now. And right now, I don't know a thing about it. So please tell me, how can I become a general? Shin says. There you go. The age where one can become a general merely by being born of a noble or military family has ended. Currently, the state system is one that places achievements above all else. It is a structure where if you appear on the battlefield and continually produce winning results, your rank will rise and you can reach the position of general. Shin gets a little excited about that because it's not a matter of status, it's a matter of achievements, like Zhang said. That path does not exist for you. Damn, well, there you go. What? What do you mean? An army is primarily composed of regular soldiers from nobler military families, and conscript soldiers collected from commoner families. But as you are now, not only can you not be a regular soldier, but you can't even be a conscript soldier. Huh? You really don't know a thing, do you? Feng says. Conscripted soldiers are from houses listed in the family register, and only houses with above standard amounts of riches. Okay, so it's just commoners. It's basically commoners with family names. That's literally what it is. So if you're not noble, whatever, it's commoners. It's like just normal commoners with family names. If you have a family name, you are eligible to be a conscript soldier. Conscript soldier. But since he's an orphan, he doesn't have a family name, and he was basically a slave. So he isn't even at the lowest bar. He's not even eligible. But for you, a servant who doesn't even have a house to live in, not only can you not render military achievements, you cannot even set foot on the battlefield. I feel like that's kind of like as a pretty flawed way to like not necessarily in writing, but in terms of like the world of in Kingdom. It's like if you want an army, bro, you just get as many bodies as you can, especially since Shin has shown the potential, especially in front of the king. Um, I think there's ways you can probably fucking make it work, especially in the king scenario right now where he needs people. Um, I don't think this should fucking matter at all. I know it's probably like obviously it's a thing, right? You can't do this, you can't do that, whatever. But come on, fuck all that shit right now. Like you got literally a fucking coup right now, like happening. I don't think that's fucking necessary. And if Shin has saved your life multiple times before you get Palace back, um, I see no reason why you can't start off as a soldier and just give him a fucking name. Shin, don't get so down. The rank of full general isn't something even nobles or military families can gain easily. For a servant like you to try to become one, it's a dream within a dream. I see. I understand. You understand? Yeah, I get it. So once Zane gets back to the palace, I just need you to get me land, get me a house built, and get me some riches. And while we're at it, get rid of my social status of being a servant. That's the whole of it. So the other people above are just pissed the fuck off. Then it's a deal. In exchange, you need to work 10 times as hard. I can't compete with that idiocy. It'll be 100 times. Piao. Nice little thing here of Piao. Although I'm saying the name right, by the way, Piao, hopefully. This is the perfect weapon for someone powerless like me. I'll need some darts. I'm pretty sure they put the old man's corpses over there. Oh? There is it. Hi. I got used to seeing the corpses in the village, but touching them is so gross. This is the one yeah, this is the dude. Where are the not over there. He came back. Great thing of Shin there. Do not make a ruckus. If they find out I'm alive, they'll finish Muta off. What the hell, old man? You're still alive? Muta's life force is a menace. By the way, Sky, their names should be Shin and Hugh. Yeah, I noticed that it's XI. I understand that that's Shin because obviously I know who Shin is. Someone was in chat earlier saying that these translations are wrong. I'm using Light Muse on Manga Dex. Would you recommend a different person? Should I be using Chancellors? I don't know. Just let me know after, so I know for future streams. Where was I? I'll just start from the beginning. What the hell? You're still alive. Muta's life is a menace. Is what Muta would like to say, but Muta will die soon. So leave in Muta in peace. Talking in third person, of course. Definitely a character you would think talks in third person. Reminds me of like the Ramen Kempo dude from like Enos Lobby or like Water 7 from like these kind of characters are very like that. That might not be the best translation. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta do this. Gotta fix something here. That might not be the best translation. That's what I got told. Okay. Do you know if there's a better one for Manga Dex, or should I just not use Manga Dex for my next stream? They're somewhere around my stomach, so take them to yourself. Muji's at the verge of death and cannot move a finger. This? Those are emergency rations further down forward. This? This is a water vessel further downward. Those are my testicles. Okay. What are you making me touch, you pervert? V2K? V2K. Okay. One second. Start barking. All right, let's get this done. Alright. Our child Muto will give you one piece of advice. One piece. Cool. You won't be alright just by sticking with that young king. From what Muta heard, his only ally is that bearded old man. For now. But apparently we still have a strong ally called Li Shi. He's just on a campaign right now. It's unfortunate, but you are very much mistaken. Huh? After the battle with Wang, by the way, I think I'm gonna do double for the next stream too, because I have so much space on the right. I'm gonna do a double for next stream, and then I'm put some opacity, maybe like a logo in the middle or something, so that YouTube doesn't strike. But yeah. After the battle with the Wang Qi army, we've been so decimated we don't even have enough power left to be able to call us an army. Although it's regrettable that there are traitors in the royal palace doing whatever they please. I think the best plan would be to hold out here and wait for Chancellor Lu to return from his campaign in Wei. What are you talking about, bastard? The Lu army would suppress the younger brother's rebellion, wouldn't they? The Lu armies would. That's good, isn't it? What are you getting so mad for? And why'd you let yourself into our strategy meeting? True. This guy doesn't think of anyone but himself, the Chang in the background. If the Lu army gets them, I won't be able to render any achievements. Shin wants all the smoke, bro. They'll be back soon. And you got like a great showcase of like everything here with the army. You got I'm seeing if we could see where Hebei village is so that we could see. We can't though. So they're like a further out already. But yeah, a bunch of armies. Cool. Many fast horses were sent reporting strangeness in the royal capital. Around now, force of 200,000 should be rushing towards the royal capital. 20,000? Oh, was it 20,000? It says 200,000 on the top left. Interesting. Zhang, what's with you? Look alarmed. Zhang, is it true that the Lu army won't come back until Zhang is killed? Damn. They look back. Chang and Zhang are looking at each other. Xiao Liang. Chancellor Lu, a horse has arrived from the royal capital. Furthermore, it's telling of a rebellion led by Ji Shi. Cut off his head, sir. Great double spread here. I know you guys can't see it. You'll see it for the next one, but that is a strategy of the Wei army designed to allow them to escape the Lu army's encirclement. Cut off that messenger's head. Even knowing of Ji Shi's rebellion, Lu Shi won't come back. That's ridiculous. The one most worried about losing his majesty should be Lu Shi, right? B. You still have yet to grasp the true fearsomness of Chancellor Lu. What the hell is going on, Zhang? She is waiting for me to be killed, and for Chang to take the throne. At that moment, she will be able to loudly decry Ji Shi and Chang injustice and launch an open attack. With Xiyang, I can't even say that. I'm sorry. Becoming a battlefield, the royal family will be caught up in the battle and possibly all die. With the entire royal family wiped out, who do you think the citizens will push to the next king? What the hell? What the hell is with that? Quit messing around. Didn't you say she was your guardian? With that, it sounds like you had nothing but enemies in the royal palace, did you? I told you, didn't I? I'm a powerless king traveling a plane of assassins' daggers, sorry. I knew that a king personally running around mountains isn't normal, but I never knew this guy was in such a grave situation. Shin's thinking that in his head. Hey Chang, you must have some plan, right? Unfortunately, with our current forces, we are in no state to even get close to the capital. All we can do is watch over the movements of Li Shi and Ji Shi and wait for an opportune time to return. Then you see someone in the background saying no. This is probably Zhang, right? Yeah. I'm returning to the palace at the earliest possible opportunity. My king, Chang says, regardless of whether I am alive or dead, as soon as Ji Shi is prepared for all-out war with Lu Shi, he'll forcibly place Jing Xiao on the throne. The battle between Jishi and Lushi, I'm seeing a lot of she's right now, is something big enough to divide this country in two. Before a civil war breaks out, I must take the throne and return the capital to normalcy. That's impossible, my king. In order for us to take back the royal capital, we need to rely on an army. And now, without joining forces with Lushi or Jishi, there's no army in that will help us. Shin's looking a little flustered. Well then, why don't we just forget everything and live a quiet life right here? Okay. Shin looks back, he's like, you shut up. By the way, who are you? I'm the mountain person. He Liao Diao. Did I say his right? Oh, it was Liao. It was Liao. Okay. And that blowgun, isn't that old man's? It doesn't matter. I got it now. He stole it. Let me see it for a second. No, it's mine. I ain't taking it from you. I just want to see it. There is a way. No. Did you say something, Lord? There is a way. Just one, a great army not join with Lushi or Jishi. I've been thinking about that since I have arrived here. The mountain people? They're going to recruit the mountain people? Probably, right? But it's been 400 years since we've aligned with them. Or allied with them. The chances are low, but we have no choice but to go meet with them. The mountain people. Great shot there on the bottom, by the way. I mean, great art in general, but yeah, just great art there in the bottom. Oh shit, I went back. Is that the end of the chapter? That is the end of the chapter. And I'm live again in 8 minutes on our Dragon Ball podcast channel with Kaiser. But so there's some, I have to actually go back. I'll do that probably tomorrow because after this I got some other shit to do. I'm a busy man. But what I will say, things are starting to heat up. I think an all-out battle is going to happen real soon. And I think we're getting a couple chapters of them meeting the mountain people, trying to recruit them. It's not going to be as easy as just recruit, obviously. I'll figure out translations. I'll make sure there's double spread for next time, and I'll make sure there's some sort of opacity, but like some logo. I do have my Sky logo on my PC because I used to stream a lot on Twitch. So I'll work something out just so that I don't get like fucking fucked over by YouTube. This isn't even about like this channel gets big or not. That's not the point. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for people who want to see me react to it. I'll just have it as a VOD. So see you guys on the Dragon Ball Fan Podcast. We'll be reacting to Dragon Ball Kakume chapters 15 and 16 in about 10 minutes. So make sure you check us out there. Thanks everyone for stopping by the way. Some new faces. I appreciate you. And I'll see you for my next Kingdom reactions. We'll be doing chapters 16 to 26.